somewhere else to live. So they come in small lifeboats across the Mediterranean Sea to try to make it further inland into Europe, and if they're lucky, they get to come to America or Canada, or they just find somewhere else in America to live. So when they arrive on the islands of Greece, they come in these little life rafts. They can't bring anything because the smugglers try to fit as many people into the lifeboats as they can. So they usually just come with them and their babies and their life jackets, and they're trying to make it further inland into Greece. So they don't have ferry tickets to get further inland. They don't even have food. They literally have nothing. And so all of the funds are going to go just help them get further so they can find a bigger home, find a safer home. And I'm raising funds through Periscope, through my community, so that we can just support that work. And I'm scoping the whole journey. That's about at least half of what I'll be doing there, to really show people, spreading that message that what, we're all in this together. Let's think twice about where we put our dollars and realize that we can actually make a big impact in this world. And you can think I'm crazy, or you can just, and I scope it because it's you can just watch my story and see what happens as me, as a 25-year-old in the world, just think, how can I give, how can I serve? And so that's what I'm going to be doing in Greece. And if you guys feel called to, I've got the prints from my paintings available for here. You can donate, or I think you guys, actually, they have graciously offered if you feel like buying any of their products. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, if you loved the mist or the chocolate, you can find some behind us here, and 20% and on the table, 20% of the proceeds will go directly to Anita's Soul Fan Fund. And then there's a little wicker basket over by her painting, so if any of you feel moved to make a donation, you can just pop that in there, and that will all go to Soul Fan Fund.
And the reason that I'm doing this on Periscope is because you will actually be able to see, I will scope my trips to the stores, whether it is buying blankets or buying ferry tickets for people. And, in time, I'm hoping to be able to bring some of the refugees, if they're able to, and it's safe, or even just interview the other volunteers who've been there longer. You can really see how your money makes a contribution to other people's lives. Yeah.
I have to say, on my way here, I start crying. I was listening to NPR, and they were talking about, Syrian refugees and kids going to sleep crying, and I felt so sad. And all of a sudden, I just tuned into you guys. It was just probably 6:40, and I could feel my heart open, and I just felt all this compassion, and I could feel the energy of all of us connecting, and how powerful that can be. And so I just thank you for putting this together and bringing all the energy together.
And I want to thank these ladies for making it happen. It really is the power of when you follow your heart and you just do what moves you, you get to help so many people. Because now, I'm going to be collaborating more with Lotus Way and you guys, and I'd love to do something with you, Melissa, because my skin is acting up on my travels. And
darn travel.
Yeah, so it's. Do you see how this literally right here is an example of how when you follow your heart, you get to live this crazy adventure, epic life. And then you get to help other people, you get to create epic things, you get to hire amazing people, and then you get to bring these incredible communities together online and in person.
And you can find Anita Wingley, so the @ Anita Wingley, Way Chocolate, Lotus Way, Citrine Beauty AZ, we're here. So connect with us digitally, in person, we're here for you. Thank you.
I just want to add something. I just moved here from Chicago 2 weeks ago.
Welcome.
And when I found out that I was moving here, my husband actually got transferred. I don't know anyone here, so I started looking. Just like we talked about earlier, like minds attract each other. So I started looking, and I came across Lotus Way and started following her. About, I think, a month, since last month. And I just knew that once I move here, once I get settled, I will connect. So yesterday I saw your post on Instagram, and then I read about Anita. And I'm like, I have to go. I have to connect. And I'm so glad that I made it today.
I'm so glad that every one of you came. And if you want other kinds of events like this is sort of like the first time flying by the seat of our pants, last minute, sort of throw it together kind of thing. If there are other ideas that you have for events, we are totally open to hosting these again.
Collaboration.
Thank you again to Wisdom Nectar, and they are also on Periscope at Wisdom Nectar. Wisdom Nectar tea. So we can mill about, try the 3 different kinds of tea. We'll be here. And also, if there's anything you want to